Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. So today is 3rd January 2022, and the Murli we are reading is originally dated 20th Feb 2005. In today's Murli, in the beginning, Baba very beautifully describes our fortune, how elevated it is and imperishable fortune it is that we children have received from the Father. And then Baba gives us a magical key. You all know what is the key, right? And Baba explains in the Murli very well how to use that key, what practices you need to make that key work for you, and what are the attainments, what are the benefits of using that key. And then later on, Baba tells us what is the practice we need to do to pass with honors in the final moment, to claim full marks. So let's see, the essence of the Murli is you accept Baba as mine and attain an imperishable fortune from the imperishable Father and experience being a carefree emperor. Today, Bap Dada, the bestower of fortune, is seeing the lines of fortune in the center of the forehead of all the children. So I would suggest that as Baba speaks here, let us all visualize, as Baba says, Baba is seeing the line of fortune in the center of the forehead. Then Baba says the lines of the sparkling divine stars are visible on the forehead of every child. The shining star in the center of the forehead. Baba is seeing the lines of love and power in each one's eyes. So first the forehead, then the eyes. Then Baba says, Baba is seeing the line of elevated and sweet words on your lips. The line of a sweet smile is sparkling on your lips. Baba is seeing in your heart the line of being merged in the love of the Comforter of Hearts. Baba is seeing on your hands the line of always being full of all treasures. Baba is seeing on your feet the line of earning multi-millions at every step. So Baba, from head to toe, right? So Baba said the shining star in the center of the forehead, then love and power in the eyes, sweet words, sweet smile on the lips, love for one Baba, for the Comforter of Hearts in your heart, then elevated fortune in the hand and full of treasures. And then Baba says, multi-millions at every step in your feet. No one else throughout the whole cycle has such elevated fortune as you children have attained at this confluence age. Are you experiencing your fortune to be like this? Do you experience the spiritual intoxication of such an elevated fortune? So do you have the awareness, the intoxication of such an elevated fortune? In your heart, the song automatically playing is Vaha my fortune. This fortune of the confluence age becomes an imperishable fortune. Why? Because you've attained an imperishable fortune from the imperishable Father. However, you only attain this at this confluence age. So our fortune is imperishable, right? It is only at this confluence age that you experience as extremely as elevated this spiritual attainment of the confluence age. So does the experience of such elevated fortune always remain in an emerged form? So one is it that you know that you have this fortune, but it is somewhere at the back of your mind. But Baba wants here that it should be emerged. Huh? So Baba is saying, does the experience always remain in the emerged form? Or is it sometimes merged and sometimes emerged? And what effort did you make for this fortune to attain this fortune? What effort did you make? The effort for such great fortune was so easy. You simply knew, accepted, and made Baba belong to you by saying, what did you say? Baba says, you knew, accepted, and made Baba belong to you by saying, my Baba. So Baba कहते हैं ना, जानना, मानना और बनना. So we knew Baba, we accepted Baba, and then we made Baba belong to us by saying, my Baba. So you recognized in your heart that I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. To accept Baba as mine means to be one with all rights. So drama is so wonderful, right? Last 2 days we are taking this practice point, no, that comes in the daily Murli. मैं बाबा का और बाबा मेरा, for the tapasya. So Baba here says, by accepting that Baba is mine means you become one with all rights. And you have such a big right, just think about it. If someone asks you, what have you received? What do you say? I have attained that which I wanted to attain. Nothing is unattained from the godly treasures. Have you experienced yourself to be an embodiment of such attainment? Or are you still in the process of experiencing it? So have you experienced the attainments or you are still experiencing? The process is going on. The future is a different matter, but it is only at this confluence age that you experience being an embodiment of attainment. Right? In future, we will have all the attainments, but there's no awareness, right? Everybody has it. But now at the confluence age, Baba says, it is only now that you can become the embodiment of attainment. If you don't experience this at the confluence age, you will not be able to experience it in the future either. Why? The future is the reward, but the reward is created by the elevated actions of your efforts at this time. Right? Purushartha se pralabdha. So Baba says the future is the pralabdha, the reward. But now you have to make efforts for that. It isn't that you will become an embodiment of experience at the last moment. This is the experience over a long period of time at the confluence age. The special experience of being liberated in life is of the present time. Right? So in the golden age, you will be in Jivan Mukti, in liberation in life. But Baba says you have to experience that now at the confluence age. And it has to be over a long period of time. Not that just at the end I will experience or I will become like that. No, Baba says it has to be over a long period of time. So it is now that you experience being a carefree emperor. So, are all of you carefree emperors? Or do you have any worries? Those who have become carefree emperors, raise your hands. Have you become that or are you becoming that? You've become carefree or you're becoming carefree? What is it? We need to check, no? Is there any worry? Is there any thought going in the mind? What worry do you have? So Baba is asking, what worry do you have? Since you are the children of the bestower, what is there to worry about? You have become that, have you not? Yes, you've become carefree emperors. The moment you accept my Baba, the many baskets of burden are removed. The moment you accept my Baba, the basket of burdens is removed. Do you have any burdens? You are seeing the games of the elements and also the games of Maya. However, you see those games as carefree emperors and detached observers. Right? So this key that I mentioned is my Baba. And Baba says, how do you use this key? Just sit on the seat of detached observer and look at these games of Maya, games of the elements, each one's part they're playing. So Baba says, you'll remain carefree, Emperor. People of the world are afraid, wondering what will happen. Do you have this fear? Hmm? Are you afraid? So the second thing we need, Baba says, you have the faith. You have the faith, and it is fixed that whatever will happen will be the best of all. So, निश्चय, your Baba is saying, निश्चय है कि निश्चित है भविष्य, तो निश्चिंत रहेंगे. So Baba said, if you have faith that it is fixed in the drama and whatever is there in the drama is beneficial, then you will remain free from worry. So why? You are observing every scene as a Trikaldarshi, knower of the three aspects of time. You know very well what is happening today, what is going to happen tomorrow. You are knowledge full, are you not? It is very clear in front of all of you what is going to come after the confluence age, is it not? Right? So become Trikaldarshi means to know the three aspects of time. So Baba says, you know what is happening today, what is going to happen tomorrow, what will come after the confluence age. The new age has to come. The people of the world question, will it come? Right? We say that heaven is going to come, so they question, will heaven come? They have this question, and what do you say? It is almost here. This is so beautiful. Baba says, you say it is almost here. This is why you don't question what is going to happen. You know that the beautiful golden age has to come. After the night, it is now the dawn of the confluence age. It is Amrit Vela. And after Amrit Vela, the day has to come. So the night is the Kali Yuga, the Iron Age. And then Baba says now it is confluence age, that is the Amrit Vela time. And then golden age has to come, that is morning time. So that is fixed, right? Those who have this faith will remain free from worry. They won't have any worry. They will remain carefree. You have received clear knowledge of the creation from the creator of the world. Right? So, my Baba, how do you use this key? Baba said, detached observer, be a Trikaldarshi and look at every scene of drama and have faith. Have faith. If you have this faith that the golden age is to come, then Baba says you will remain free from worry. Bap Dada is seeing that all you children who are loving, cooperative, or in contact are bound with love and have reached your own home. Bap Dada is congratulating all of you loving children, you cooperative children, and you children who are in contact for reaching your home to claim your rights. Congratulations, congratulations. Does Bap Dada have greater love for you children, or do you children have greater love for Bap Dada? I love Baba more, or Baba loves me more? What is the answer? Whose love is greater? Is it yours, or is the Father's love greater? The Father says the children's love is greater. Mhm. Look, it is because you children have love that you have come here from such faraway places. From how many countries have the children come? So 50 countries. You have come from 50 countries. However, who has come from furthest away? Have those from America come from far away? You have also come from far away. But Bap Dada has come from Bap Dada has come from Param Dham. Where is America compared to that? It is still in this world, right? So Baba says, I come from Param Dham. Is America far away or is Param Dham far away? Bap Dada is the resident of the land that is the furthest away. Param hai na? So it's the furthest away. You children remember the father and he becomes present in front of you. So Baba says, you remember the father and father is present in front of you. What does the father now want from you children? So what is Baba's wish for us? You ask what the father wants of you, do you not? So Bap Dada wants each of you, sweetest children, to become a self-sovereign king. Are all of you kings? Do you have sovereignty over yourself? Those of you, just excuse me. So Baba is asking us, are all of you kings? Do you have sovereignty over yourself? Those of you who consider yourselves to have become self-sovereign kings, raise your hands. If you think you're self-sovereign, you're the master, then Baba says, raise your hand. Many raise their hands. Very good. Bab Dada feels love for you children when he sees you because you've been working hard for 63 births to go far away from sorrow and anxiety. So on the path of devotion, children have been making efforts, right? So Baba says, you've been making efforts, you've been working hard for 63 births. So the Father now wants each one of you children to become a self-sovereign, a master of the self, to become a master of your mind, intellect and sanskars, to become a king. So this is what Bab Dada wants from us. Baba saying, become a self-sovereign master of your mind, master of your intellect and sanskars. You should be able to transform your mind, intellect and sanskars whenever you want, wherever you want, and however you want. Baba says, no, jab chahe, jahan chahe, jaise chahe. You can concentrate your mind, your intellect. So that is being the master of the mind. The experience of a tension-free life should always be in an emerged form. Bab Dada sees that sometimes it becomes merged. You think, I mustn't do this. This is right. This is wrong. However, you just think about it, but you do not put it into practice. So you create thoughts. No? You make plans that I will do this, I will not do this. But then Baba says you don't put it into practice. To think about it means it remains merged. Whereas to put it into practice means it remains emerged. So it is in the awareness, it is in the emerged form. That is, Baba says, when you put it into practice, not just in your thoughts, but in your actions as well. You are not waiting for time, are you? Sometimes do you wait for time? When you have a heart-to-heart conversation, some of you children say that everything will be fine when the time comes. So Baba says children are so smart. They Baba koi aatat dete hai, no? They give patience to Baba that Baba will do it, you don't worry. Will become by the end. So the master, however, time is your creation. You are master creators, are you not? So the master creators cannot continue on the basis of the creation. So time is the creation, Baba says, and you are the master. So you cannot wait for time. You master creators have to bring the completion of time close. Can you become a master of the mind in 1 second? Now here Baba gives us the practice, what we need to practice to become, to claim full marks. So Baba says, become a master of the mind in 1 second and order your mind. So just pause for a second and see. In 1 second, can you put a full stop? Can you see yourself as a point of light? Can you do this? Baba is asking, can you do this? Can you concentrate your mind? Can you put a full stop? Or is it that you try to put a full stop, but it becomes a question mark instead? What? Why? How? What is this? What is that? There shouldn't even be an exclamation mark. There shouldn't even be an exclamation mark, So no surprise. How did this happen? How come it can happen? So Baba says no exclamation, no question mark. It should be a full stop. Become a point in a second. There isn't any other hard work. So it's so easy to put a full stop, no? But practically, sometimes it becomes difficult to put a full stop. And unknowingly or very easily, we put a question mark or an exclamatory mark, right? But Baba says there is no hard work in this, putting the full stop. Simply, how do you put a full stop? Baba says, simply put it into practice, the one word. One word is point. You have to become an embodiment of the point. Bindu Swarup banna hai. Embodiment of the point. Put a full stop to all waste and churn the points of the elevated versions that you hear. There isn't any other difficulty. Remember the point, put a point, and become a point. We heard in the song in the beginning, right? Teen Bindu. Baba always says, ये तीन बिंदु हमेशा याद रखना है. What is? That is, बिंदु बनो, बिंदु को याद करो, और बिंदु लगाओ. बीती बातों को. So Baba says, remember the point, become a point, put a point. No matter how busy you are throughout the day. So this is the point to underline. No matter how busy you are throughout the day, every so often, try and practice this. Like we said last time, right? Every hour, 1 minute every hour. Practice. Can you become a point in a second? Can you apply a point in a second? Right? We need to practice and check throughout the day. Only when you repeatedly have this practice will you be able to claim full marks, full points in the final moment that is to come and pass with honors. Right? So Baba is saying only when you repeatedly practice this. So this is the important word, repeated practice. Every now and then, every hour or whatever, however your routine permits you. Baba said, practice this repeatedly. Become a point, put a point to the past and remember the point. Shiv Baba. This is the godly study. This is the godly sustenance. Whoever has come, and even those who have come for the first time, those who have come to celebrate a meeting for the first time, raise your hands. Many have come. Oh, welcome. Just as you have come for the first time, so also claim the first number. You still have a chance. You may think that you have come just now for the first time and that there are many ahead of you. But the drama has kept this chance. that those who have come last can go fast, and those who go fast can come first. So Baba says, no last, so fast, so first. You have a chance, and Bab Dada calls those who take this chance the chancellors. So those who make fast efforts and come first, Baba says, you take the chance, you become chancellors. So become a chancellor. Do you want to become a chancellor? Do you? Those of you who think that you will become a chancellor, raise your hands. Will you become chancellors? Children are saying yes. So Baba says, Wah, congratulations. Bab Dada sees that all those who have come here are raising their hands. The majority are raising their hands. Congratulations, congratulations. Bab Dada has especially remembered all of you, sweetest and lovely children who have come here. Why has Baba remembered you? Why were you invited? So there was a retreat going on at that time in Madhuban. So guests were there. So Baba is asking, why were you invited? Do you know? Look, so many were given an invitation, but you who were to come here have reached here. Right? Many received the invitation, but very few reach there. So Baba says, many received the invitation, but you have come here. Why did Bab Dada remember you? It is because Bab Dada knows that all of you who have come are the quality souls. Quality souls who will become easy yogis from being loving and cooperative. So Sahayogi se Sahaj Yogi banna. So not just one who cooperates, but Baba says become an easy yogi. If you maintain courage, you will become easy yogis and become messengers and give others the message of easy yoga. To give a message means to become a godly messenger. It means to liberate souls from sorrow and anxiety. So Baba is saying, give Baba's message to everyone means you become a godly messenger. And to give this message means to liberate the soul from sorrow and anxiety. After all, they are your brothers and sisters, are they not? So to give the godly message to your brothers and sisters means to liberate them. You receive a lot of blessing from this, right? Whenever you show someone the right path, you connect them to Baba, you help them from being free from worry, sorrow, and you receive blessings, right? So Baba says you receive a lot of blessing by doing this. You receive a lot of blessings by liberating any soul from their sorrow and anxiety. And by receiving blessings, you feel a lot of supersensuous happiness and joy inside. दुआएं मिलती है ना तो दुआएं खुशी देगी. So Baba is saying you feel a lot of supersensuous happiness and joy inside. Why? It is because you distributed happiness, and by distributing happiness, your happiness increases. By giving, you actually receive, right? It increases. So now Baba is asking, are all of you happy? Bab Dada is especially asking all of you, not as guests, but as those who have a right. If you are all happy. So the guests were there. So Baba is asking, are you all happy? So not as guests, but as the one who has the right. So in Hindi, Baba, very nice words. Atithi nahi, lekin adhikari. So do not consider yourselves to be guests. You are those who have a right. So are all of you happy? Yes, Baba is asking all of you who have come here, those who have come for the International Guests Retreat. You are called guests, but you are not guests. You are those who will become great and who will make others great. तो मेहमान नहीं लेकिन महान बनने वाले हैं. So ask yourself, am I happy? If you are happy, then wave your hand. If you're happy, then you wave your hand. You are now happy. So what are you going to do when you get back? You will share that happiness, will you not? Share a lot of happiness with everyone. The more you share, the more it will increase. The more you share this treasure of knowledge, treasure of happiness, Baba says, the more it will increase. Okay, acha. You may applaud as much as you want. Everyone applauded a great deal. Just as you applauded now, so too let there always be applause of such happiness automatically. Acha. So, shall we stop here, Rakhiben?
Yes, Sharmila Ben. We can continue tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, just let us sit in silence for a minute and then we can churn. Om Shanti. Yeah, you all can share now. What did you take from this, Murli?
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. I like the points where Baba has asked us to become a master of your mind in 1 second by putting a pause and then putting a full stop. Baba so wonderfully says that even an exclamation mark should not be there, right? So we need to put a full stop. We need to become an embodiment of point. We need to remember a point, put a point, and become a point. And Baba also says that this should be done repeatedly, not just once and skipping away, right? So by this we become this itself is a godly study, and we become a chancellor and gives us a chance to become a chancellor. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti is very important and very beautiful practice. Baba says, remember the word, just one word, point.
Yeah.
Become a point, remember the point, and put a point to whatever has happened.
Yeah, and adding on to that, he says, become a point. So, 3 points.
Yeah.
And then Baba today speaks about become the master of your mind by taking charge of your own mind, intellect, and sanskar. So what I was getting here was practically we prepare MISs to see where are we heading in our Lokik projects. You know, similarly in the spiritual journey, the only access to see where we headed is every moment checking our own mind, intellect, and sanskar and preparing a chart of our own MIS, that is spiritual MIS. Om Shanti.
Akiben, what is this MIS?
MIS is in Lokik projects we make management information systems to see where the projects are heading. So
Okay.
where I was just connecting those dots to look at, how do we see our spiritual journey and how do we live that every moment? Because spirituality is a part of life, and it is not that we are spiritual at a given moment or then we go back to our Lokik world. So the only access is to check on our mind, intellect, and sanskar every moment and see where we're heading. So that's preparing the chart of spiritual MIS.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Today Baba had asked us whether is your love greater or my love is greater, because Baba is the one who comes from Paramdham. Although we have come from different countries to meet Baba, but that those places are in the world itself. But Baba has come all the way long from Paramdham. So still Baba says that you children have greater love for me. And also Baba has said that you have to spread the happiness now and remove the sorrow and anxiety of all the souls. The more we will spread our happiness, the more it will increase. So this is our duty right now. Om Shanti.
Yes, sister. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that, right? Baba said, become godly messengers, no? Become godly messengers and liberate soul from their sorrow and anxiety. And when you share, your treasure increases.
Yes.
Om Shanti Benji. Adding on to that, I also feel it is now, Baba's telling, if you don't become elevated now, when are we going to become? Because the future is just a reward. So I have to enjoy the Sangam Yug with Baba and really make effort at this time. It's now or never. Om Shanti Benji.
Yeah. Future is the reward of the present effort, right? Yeah.
Om Shanti, sister. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Baba. So I also liked, besides what others said earlier, that this is the Amrit Vela, that this is the change of the age from the night of Kali Yuga and coming into Amrit Vela in the true sense. And if we keep ourselves aware of that fortunate journey that we are in the Amrit Vela, we will not waste any time and we will use the dot technique to progress quickly forward. And if we just surrender all our burdens to Baba by genuinely saying, my Baba, then you feel lighter. And Amrit Vela becomes really an intense, intoxicating period in our lives now. Om Shanti.
Yes, sister. Very nice. Huh? Baba says, no, Amrit Vela is the time to accumulate. So this entire confluence age is the Amrit Vela time.
Baba has also so nicely explained about these organs and body organs that have a forehead of which has a sparkling divine stars, have a eyes which is full of love and power, have a lips which is lined with sweet words, a heart which has a love for Baba, hands full of treasures, and feet which has a lining of to earn multi-millions.
Yeah. Yeah, so Baba said, remain in this intoxication, right, of your elevated, imperishable fortune that you receive only now at the confluence age.
Om Shanti, sister. Baba also says how to be a carefree emperor. Having become the children of the bestower, there is nothing to be worried about. The moment we accept Baba, all the burdens has been removed from our head. So whatever happens, we see everything as a game of Maya, and we become so detached and be a detached observer and also a carefree emperor. Om Shanti.
Yes. Baba said, when you use this key of my Baba, you remain free from worry. You become carefree emperors. And what faith we should have, Baba said. What faith we should have?
To keep always Baba with us. My Baba. That is the key to be a detached observer.
Yeah. And Baba said, no, have this faith that it is fixed in the drama.
Everything is fixed in the drama.
That what is fixed in the drama is beneficial. Right? Baba always says they cannot, it is always beneficial for the Brahmins because the time is beneficial, Baba is beneficial. So if you have this faith that whatever is going to happen is beneficial for me, then Baba says you remain free from worry. Nishchay, nishchit, nischint.
Yeah, and further he says that this is possible when you see from the eye of Trikaldarshi.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else would like to share, or then we should remember Baba?
If everyone is done with their sharing, we can move towards meditation.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Om Shanti. Just sit back straight in an alert position, yet relaxed. And in a second, I put a full stop to everything or anything that doesn't bring benefit to me now. Become an embodiment of point. I see the sparkling star in the center of the forehead. And within a second, become detached from this body and reach Baba in Paramdham, the supreme point. So put a point, become a point, and remember the supreme point. I experience the canopy of Baba's light and might all over me. In the rays of the sun of knowledge, I am carefree. No worry, no questions in my mind. Mind and intellect is absolutely clean and clear, connected to just one Baba. With this one elevated thought that I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. In Baba's company, the soul experiences swinging in the swing of supersensuous joy and happiness. In silence, I experience this powerful stage of being a point of light with the supreme light in the world of light. And slowly, as I feel content, I now share all that I have attained from Baba with everyone else. Like Baba is the sun of knowledge, sun of all powers. I am connected with Baba, and just like Baba, like the sun, I radiate these powerful vibrations all over the globe. Give blessings and receive blessings. So throughout the day, my anchor thought is my Baba. I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. And my heart is filled with gratitude towards Baba, the bestower of fortune, for having attained this most elevated and imperishable fortune. So being aware of the importance of the confluence age as Amrit Vela, I use all my treasures, my time, my thoughts, my every breath in a worthwhile way by simply practicing the word point, the 3 points. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Shamila Ben. Thank you, all of you. See you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Have a nice day. And we shall
Om
continue
Shanti.
Shamila Ben tomorrow also.
Yeah, Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
So, thank you, Baba.
Shanti Didi, thank you very much. Om Shanti. Shukriya Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Didi. Thank you.
Om Shanti.